As we know, being a gamer is tough, and there is no certainty that it will make you money. But building a successful career in the video game industry isn't just limited to professional gamers. There are many positions in the gaming zone that create huge earning potential. The gaming industry is and will be one of the fastest growing industries in the world. And as the video game industry grows, so do job opportunities. So here are 15 jobs in the gaming industry that can make you thousands or even millions over time. Hello and welcome to Luxus YouTube. Number 1. Database Engineer. The modern video game is complex. On the player's side, a character may have thousands of inventory items to keep track of during gameplay, while on the production side, there are thousands of assets and elements to store and recover. Each of these tasks requires a sophisticated, reliable, and heavy architected database. This kind of database needs to be engineered by a skilled professional, like a storage or database engineer. Number 2. Technical Support Specialist. The complexity of modern video games often leads to problems at the gamer's end. Video game consoles are benefited from the uniformity of components, but personal computers can have a multitude of configurations and hardware. As a matter, players are going to need troubleshooting help for installation, failures, game crashes, or much worse. This is why a talented person with the technical expertise to fix those problems can make or break a game's future success. Number 3. Video Game Artist. A designer's vision for their game can only be brought to reality by the creative talent of an artist. Whether it is character design, world building, or something as seemingly simple as building the proper color palette, the input of a talented artist is a must-have in the video game development position. A game artist is not only required in game design, but he also will have a significant value in the metaverse and Web 3.0. Do you think gaming has evolved since you first started playing on your PC? If yes, do let us know in the comments. Also, press the like button to show your support. Number 4. Video Game Writer. The history of video games is full of beautiful games that have failed miserably. The main issue in many of these failures was poor writing. You don't notice this as often, but video games need to tell an appealing story, rounded out with steady pacing, appropriate dialogue, and relatable characters. Video game writers can mesh all of these components successfully to create a better foundation for designers. Number 5. Video Game Audio Engineer. A talented video game audio engineer is required for any video game's ultimate success. Music, ambient sound, and special effects work together to create a 3D soundscape that complete a game environment. It immerses the gamer thinking they're in the real world. Without it, a video game would be flat and lifeless. It's the job of an audio engineer to make sound design seamless. Number 6. Voice Actor. In many video games, characters engage in dialogue with players. If a dialogue is delivered stiffly or in an off-putting manner, the immersion of the game will break and gameplay will suffer. To avoid this outcome, game developers use the considerable skills of voice actors. Some voice actors can spend their entire careers performing for video games. Number 7. Video Game Animator. Video game animators complement and enhance the work of the video game artist. Modern video games are dynamic and agile movement is crucial to show how a video game looks, feels, and plays. Talented video game animators are essential to producing this kind of engaging environment. Number 8. Marketing Manager. A groundbreaking video game may come to market, but it won't matter if the playing public does not know about it. Marketing and all the advertising, player engagement, packaging, pre-release, etc. is vital to the success of a video game. During the release of GTA 5, Rockstar Games spent $137 million for its advertisements worldwide. There are dozens of potential marketing positions available at just about every video game developer or publisher. Number 9. Network Administrator. Much like any modern business, the amount of sheer data flowing across a video game enterprise's communication network can be mind-boggling. But the amount of data streaming across the network does belie the fact that all of that data is important. It is the job of the network administrator and the network engineer to keep that data flowing reliably. Number 10. Cybersecurity Engineer. While the network administrator and engineer keep data flowing reliably, the cybersecurity engineer ensures that the data flow is secure and untainted by unauthorized eyes. Besides typical security concerns like malware, cybersecurity engineers in the video game industry must also protect a game developer's intellectual property. Number 11. Compliance Officer. Some video games generate revenue through subscriptions and/or microtransactions. Those methods require the collection, storage, and processing of sensitive personal customer information. A compliance officer ensures that the security of sensitive personal data of customers is maintained at all times and meets all regulatory guidelines. Number 12. Community Engagement Manager. One of the most overlooked career paths in the video game industry is that of community engagement. Just about all video games generate an active, expressive, and passionate player base. They often self-identify themselves as a community. As a community engagement manager, it's your task to manage forums, websites, FAQs, community activities, and more for their player communities. This will in turn help for a better emotional connection between gamers and the game. Number 13. Customer Relationship Management Developer. To facilitate community engagement and all other customer relations, video game developers and publishers must rely on CRM developers and the tools provided by CRM software and systems. The more a company knows about its customers, the more effective it can serve their needs, wants, and desires. Number 14. Video Game Producer. A video game can't be published without someone providing cohesion between the many parts of game development. That role belongs to the video game producer, who must organize and coordinate talented people of various technical expertise and keep everyone moving toward the common goal of producing an enthralling video game. Number 15. Technical Recruiter. Of course, the key to success for any business is talented personnel. That's why employing a technical recruiter to find and hire the best and the brightest individuals for open positions is the most effective way to establish a competitive edge over the competition. That's it, gamers. If you're interested in more future jobs, you can have a look here. Hope you liked the video. If so, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, and we'll see you in the next one.